say senator in this instance, Senator Derian Echeverri Molina. And he is a senator for the Junior Chamber International. He's going to be covering SDG 1, which is no poverty, and generally all SDGs aim at that. And the title of his speech is, How Does Being in South Africa Contribute to the Realization of the United Nations Development Goals as a World Citizen? Dr. Derian Echeverri Molina. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to say. Good afternoon, everyone. As you may see, I don't look very South African. I come from Colombia, and my name is Derian. Okay, you can call me Derian. Doctors, senators, and all the stuff. It's good to have open doors, but you can call me Derian. Because I'm Colombian, people start asking me questions. They are curious about me. They ask me like, oh, you come from Colombia. How is it there? Is it good? Is it safe? Is it peaceful? You know that because, to be honest with you, Colombia doesn't have good reputations for many things, okay? So, in a way, I start using the opportunity to tell people about my country, my culture, about myself. So I become an ambassador of my own culture. But what they are really asking me, I think very careful about this, is, can I go to your country and live there? Is it safer than South Africa? Is it, can I make money in South Africa? Yeah? I am not very comfortable living in South Africa. Can I go and, emigrate to your country? Or what country could I go and live, so I can feel safe? So thinking about these kind of questions, very carefully, so I'm thinking, when I came to South Africa, I was looking for opportunities, most specifically to enrich my mind, to do postgraduate studies, which I came to do in South Africa, my master's and PhD. But I was not a normal Colombian going or living or, running away from the problems that were in Colombia, because that's most of the cases when people emigrate is because they cannot bear the living situations that they are living in at that point in time, because of violence, because of money, or because lack of opportunities, or whatever you say. But they are desperate, so they are willing to go and risk everything and start from zero somewhere else. I can tell you, if you want to emigrate, no matter what country you hear about, Australia, England, Canada, Colombia, China, whatever country you think of, you will struggle. So if people are telling you like, no, you are going to be fine, in a way, you are going to struggle. Wherever you go, you are going to have challenges. In a way, I am advising you, yes, you can find good opportunities elsewhere as well, but you are going to find something that is scary because it's the unknown. Sometimes think carefully, but maybe your surrounding could be better. But if you decide to go elsewhere, just remember one thing: this is a small village. The world is a small village. You only have one world to live in. Whatever you do here, the repercussions are felt somewhere else. Example, the climate change. You are looking for something else somewhere else. You have this idea to start over and to have better, maybe for your children, maybe for yourself, for your wife or something. Yeah? It is scary. And believe me, it's not easy. I've been a foreigner in South Africa for so long. Finally, I got my permanent residence. But it's not easy people telling you, you sound funny, you don't speak very well. You don't speak other languages, It's difficult to choose from 11 official languages which one is the one you more or less want to study, And be really good at it is kind of difficult. And I don't have family, I have many friends that are trying to raise their children, and because their families are somewhere else, they cannot just go, hey, mommy, daddy, can you take care of my child? Yeah? So you have to maybe say, okay, I cannot just go and have fun with my friends because I don't have anybody to take care of my child. But one of the things that I can tell you is, yes, because it's a risk, you can go and fail somewhere else, but also you can have a good life somewhere else. Happy, but I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy. It's going to be a struggle. Yeah. You are risking to change for something else. But I want to tell you something. Every day, if you want a new beginning, every day you go to sleep, forget about this world. Next day you wake up new. It's a new day, new 24 hours that you can use for yourself. Start fresh. Make it a better surrounding of your environment. Make it better for yourself. Maybe those people that are wanting to leave, maybe they didn't do enough or didn't have enough to make the neighborhood better. And sometimes we are selfish. And I've seen it many times here in South Africa. Why should I help this person? Because nothing is going to benefit me. I think every day for myself. And I struggle many things. I'm a doctor, I have my own company and things, but I struggle, to make money, to live, because to be honest with you, money is not everything, but it helps a lot, in many things. But helping somebody by just maybe giving information, helping somebody that's looking, that somebody that is having that product that this person is looking for, just making the match. It's not going to cost you much, but you will make the connection, the bridges, as Dr. Echeverri was talking about. You make bridges, it's not going to cost you much. But if your neighbors are happy, if your neighbors are good, you're not going to have the problems of violence, feeling insecure, or many things. If you have enough, why don't you share? Share what you have. I do share what I have the most. It's information or knowledge. And I try to give the best answer to many people that come to me for help somehow. I mean, of course, I have my glasses, I look smart, I have a PhD, so people can come to me for help. And I give them the best advice I can give. Sometimes I get money out of that advice, and sometimes I don't. But I also see the person. But helping others with my knowledge, I'm enriching lives. Because honestly, there are many people in this world that the only thing that they have is money. But they are really, really poor. How do you change and get out of poverty? By educating yourself. Not only, doesn't mean that you have to go to the university, get degrees and everything. It helps a lot. But educate yourself. There are so many means that, specifically these days, you can even Google whatever. You can go to a library. You can talk to people, to your elders, to your families, to your friends. They will give you advices, information that you need to navigate in this life. To get out of poverty is about information and education. Here in South Africa, as I said, I try to do that as much as I can, is trying to change the lives of people by giving them opportunities, by showing them different ways, giving them information, giving them advice. That doesn't cost me much, but it gives me a pleasure of creating friends, having networks, because that's the support that you need at the end. Being a foreigner is not easy. And sometimes I feel you guys in South Africa, I feel you. Sometimes you can feel a foreigner in your own country. There are so many cultures, there are so many even nationalities in here. And remember, the boundaries are political boundaries. Countries are divided politically, but the boundaries are actually something created there. Sometimes it's a line, or not even a line or a border, not a fence. It's just something imaginary. Learn from others, share, interact, walk together, build something together, build a business. Sometimes, like paying a lawyer is a lot of money, but if you have a good friend that is a lawyer, hey, come on, help me, and sometimes you get the help of people. I was struggling to create my own company, and with Cipro I was not getting anywhere because the system was not even having Colombia in the system, the database somehow. But anyway, but I found it, they were giving me wrong advices that I was going in the wrong direction. But a good friend, South African friend, finally came to me to my rescue and said, "No, Derian, they are giving you the wrong advice. This is the way it's done," and he actually did it for free to me. It was really, really good, and I am really thankful for that. My grandfather used to say, "It's better to have friends than money." And that will take you out of poverty. Is what we need. All of us being rich. Not only with money, it helps, but the wealth is not about money. Okay? Help each other and be the best that you can. You need to know yourself and help. Let's, all of us, get educated, get information, and help everybody to get out of poverty. Wherever you are, China, England, Germany, whatever. I plead to you that, and that's my message. All the best.